Hey guys, it's Will from Share Your Passion Online. Today I'm going to show you how to publish a book for Kindle on Amazon. So a lot of people get worried about the formats and the Mobi format and all that for the Amazon website. What I decided to do with my ebook was to keep it as simple as I could. So I didn't want to get involved in layouts and graphic design and all that stuff. So I wanted a simple way where I could just type my content and not really think about formatting and have it done for me. So after doing some Googling, I ended up finding this LeanPub, and it's leanpub.com. And usually there's a lot of computer books. And one of the benefits to it is that you can send updates. You can publish updates to your buyers, your readers. So basically, if you have something and you're worried about, well, I want it to be perfect, you can get it out there and you can update it. In the case of technology, it changes quite a bit, so they'll update it every so often. And it's just a great way for you to, once you publish the new version, it sends an email to everyone to download it. So it handles all that stuff for you. There's other benefits. There's a really neat pricing widget where people can slide it up and down and see what you're actually going to make versus, the commissions that the LeanPub takes. So it shows you your actual income on that book, so people sometimes raise up the price so that you get paid more. It's a really cool feature. But I wanted to show you how to get this book out so you could get it onto Amazon. And of course you can sell it on other platforms. I've got mine on, right now I've got it on Gumroad, and you can have a PDF, you can have Mobi or EPUB, so you could offer any of those three as a choice of format. So that's what I like about this. So what happens is, when you create your book, it'll create a little Dropbox folder. And so you have to have Dropbox set up on your computer. And what it does is it creates, like in this case, a Potato Strong Recipe Guide folder on Dropbox. And once you get an email to authenticate that. So once you do that, it creates a folder, and it creates these Convert HTML, manuscript, preview, and then once you publish, you'll get this published folder. So manuscript is where you're actually going to work on your book, and then there's an images folder where you can put images you're going to use in your book. And so let's just open up this book text. So this is kind of the outline of your book. So there's introduction. So what I've done here is the book.txt file refers to 5 other sections or chapters: introduction, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So these are 5 files, so it's a really nice modular approach. So in each of those, now we can go in. So that's kind of the outline of the book, and then you've got your introduction. And what you do is you put a number sign or a hashtag, and you get kind of the top level format. And then if you want bullets, you just put an asterisk. And then for URLs, like a link, you just put a bracket around the URL, so HTTP, Potato Strong, brackets, and then in square brackets in front of that, you put the text that is going to be the clickable link. And that's, there's other things you can do to add more formatting. And then you have your title page. If you just title it title_page.jpg. So then what happens is you go to your website once you're ready to go, and you can do this multiple times. Is you go to the preview section. So you can see here publish or preview. So if I go preview, basically I'll say create a preview, and it's going to generate this in the preview folder. It's going to generate samples, which is just a subset of your book, and then it's going to generate the full preview. And if you're happy with that, so then you just you open up the PDF. Let's just click on this one. I usually look at the PDF. So it grabs your title page, it puts some intro in here, and then I just scroll down, check it out if I'm happy with it. So this is the format, and I didn't even worry about bullets or the fonts and all that stuff, and these little headers and footers. And oh yeah, one other thing is when you want to split up the page, or if you want to have like a page break, you just put this page break in here with a squirrely bracket. So super easy. And then the subset of like breakfast is your main heading, and then oatmeal double hashtag. So it's like a subheading. So there's other things you can do, but that's a real quick way to do it. So you create the preview, and when you're ready to go and you're finally done, the book's good, you can publish it. Now, if you want to publish it for your own purposes, you can do that, or you can email the readers if you're going to update the book and you have people that have actually purchased. And then, of course, if you go into writing, you can set generation settings for the default language if you want to show some stuff. There's book information, book details, like what the title is and the subtitle. Dedication, if you want to put that in there. There's all sorts of things, that you can get into the gory details of the book. Like if you want to have a business, like what type of book. So there's business, fiction, technical, and you can look into the details about that, but there's all sorts of parameters that go with the book. And you can actually get into customizing, but I go with the business book. That worked great for me. So once you generate once you publish it, you'll get this published folder, and that'll be your finished product. So then you take this, say the Mobi file for Amazon. If you go to your Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing in your bookshelf, if you edit, create a book if you haven't done that. I'll just show you what the edit looks like. So in my case, I have a book already created, but you would basically create your book and you would fill in the description and the title and all that kind of stuff. And then your cover. And then it says upload your book file. So then you can just browse for your file and pick your Mobi file. That's pretty much it. And once it's in there, you have some other things. You can say what price it's going to be and what categories it's in and stuff like that. But mainly people have issues with how to, what format and stuff. And then once you have the book in there, you can also preview the book and look at it. And just see here, there's a preview section. So you can preview it and look at it and make sure it's okay. And one other thing I want to mention, if you wanted a fancier, more in-depth layout, LeanPub has an ability to export a file for InDesign, the Adobe software. So you can dump it into an InDesign format, and then you could get somebody to, make it look a lot prettier and go from there. But I've been pretty happy. I got my cover title, cover page graphic. I've got my text, and it looks pretty good. And I just went with that. And I don't worry about the formats or title, laying out fonts and, doing a Word doc and having all that complexity. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks, guys. See you later.